Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video on The Film Guy, and today we're going to be reviewing Dumb Money. If you haven't heard of Dumb Money, it's about the GameStop stock controversy that happened a couple years ago when a bunch of everyday people like us made a whole lot of money off of GameStop stock, and a bunch of rich hedge fund CEOs lost a whole lot of money and their companies went out of business and everything. If you had social media at all during the pandemic or were on Twitter at all, you definitely probably saw or heard something about this. It was a pretty big deal when it happened. It was unlike anything the stock market had ever seen. Being in college during the pandemic, I was able to kind of follow this and kind of see what was happening a little bit when it was happening. So it's pretty cool to see that a movie was made about it. I was honestly surprised that it was such a quick turnaround, considering it did happen literally less than 3 years ago. But nonetheless, there were great people behind it. I believe Seth Rogen was behind it. And the cast that was initially announced was absolutely insane. Paul Dano, Pete Davidson, Seth Rogen, Nick Offerman, Anthony Ramos, America Ferrera, and a whole lot of other just really great, huge people. So I was completely on board with this when they announced it a couple years ago. And I've been looking forward to it, and it's finally out. It is here. And I gotta say, it lived up to the hype. It is so good. It's so funny. The soundtrack is awesome. It's like strictly hip hop music from the pandemic, and TikTok songs and things like that. So it's just so funny. The cast is absolutely unbelievable. Paul Dano in the lead role is Keith Gill is so good. It's good to see Paul Dano in a role where he's not playing a creep. I feel like most of his big movies, he just plays kind of a creepy dude, like in Prisoners or as the Riddler in Batman. So it was cool to see him in more of a normal comedic role. And like I said earlier, the surrounding cast was great. Pete Davidson, Shailene Woodley, Nick Offerman, Seth Rogen, Sebastian Stan, Anthony Ramos, America Ferrera, and several others that I just can't really remember because there were so many people. They were all so good. Every character shined. Every character had their moment and like little stories that came to an end. I just really thought this was well made. I think it could have been a very boring movie, but the way that they went about it made it much more intriguing and entertaining. Occasionally during the movie, there were literally like meme montages from memes and TikToks that went viral during that whole scenario a couple years ago. And it's so funny because I literally remember seeing some of those on Twitter and Instagram and things like that. And it just really handles it really well. It kind of makes fun of the whole moment, but educates as well. And it's just so much fun from start to finish. It really is. The way it's paced is just so good. Like I said, the way it jumps around from character to character is done really well. I think that could have been kind of intimidating considering how big the cast was, but they did a great job with it, and it really was so funny. I think it's probably going to be a lot funnier to people my age, like in their 20s, that were following everything when it happened a couple years ago, because I knew a lot of the lingo and a lot of the references and things like that. But I really do think anybody can enjoy it, and it's a really good funny movie about, you know, screwing over the rich. I guess you could say it's a good David and Goliath story. But yeah, with all that being said, it was one of my favorites of the year. Legitimately, I loved it. I really had a great time. My rating for this movie is a 7.9. That's just a little bit under Gran Turismo because I love that movie so much. But Dumb Money is currently still in my top 10 on the year, and I'm honestly really excited for it to come back out on streaming so I can watch it again. I really liked it that much. And yeah, I guess that's Dumb Money for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, turn on notifications, comment. All the engagement really helps me grow. I think next we're going to be reviewing The Creator, the new Gareth Edwards sci-fi movie. So be on the lookout for that. It should be coming pretty soon. And I wanted to quickly apologize for the channel kind of being dead for a couple weeks. There was just really not a lot of great movies out. After The Equalizer, it was just kind of dead for a week or two. But I'm glad that a bunch of movies are finally coming out, like this and The Creator and Saw and some more Halloween movies next month. So be on the lookout for The Creator review and several other movie reviews. And I hope to start uploading at a more consistent pace. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.